Hello, gamers and geeks, and welcome to a late but possibly elongated TTRPG session. We will see how it goes. We're playing the Fall of Misra today. It is a homebrew game, and it's fun. And you should watch the previous episodes and like and subscribe and join the Discord server and all that jazz. But first, would the players like to introduce us to their characters, please?
Alright. I'm Frank. Frank Swiftwing, a Owlin with Jampier features, samurai fighter, dragon monk, and we're currently protecting an egg. And I'm still trying to recover from the acid.
Oh yeah, you got pretty bad.
Hey.
Acid.
Acido. And I guess I'll go next. I am playing Ditcher Hallis.
Yes.
A new member of the group who is kind of who is pretty mysterious and who shouldn't be left alone with the egg. Probably. Anyway, turn done.
Mm-hmm. Who's next?
I guess I'll go next. My name is Tommy Tauntaun, but friends call me Tommy. I am a Warforged artificer, and I personally do not care for the egg. It is an egg. Yes, it is a dragon's egg, but it's still just an egg.
Hello, I play Updale, the College of Creation, Forge Cleric Bard, who's kinda sassy. Sorry if I sound a bit grumpy, I just dozed off for a bit there.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright.
You need caffeine.
If I have caffeine now, I won't sleep. I'll wake up again.
You don't have to sleep. Tomorrow's a bank holiday. Sleep later.
I is actually working tomorrow, but I don't start till 12. So yes, I get paid extra though. But I don't have to get up early, so I can stay up late.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry if I sound a bit grumpy. I just dozed off for 5 minutes.
No worries.
I have a very comfy squishmallow.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna fall asleep again if you make yourself too comfortable.
That's why I'm sitting up. I just thought if you guys were chatting, I'd just lie on my squishmallow for a bit. And then I got woken up by a bing on my laptop, and I'm like, ooh, it turned off.
Bing!
Yeah, it took me a few moments to sit up and turn it on, so that's why it took a while.
Fair enough.
Sorry about that.
What happened last time we played, folks?
Maybe.
Egg undead. Someone explain, please.
Yes.
Egg undead.
Egg undead. Creature attack. I'll get the full notes up. I'll get to the full notes in T minus 1 second.
You're not just gonna continue doing like single words.
Yes. Party flew mountain. Found Sterling dragon. Fighting tiefling Braziel. No, yeah, the party flew over to the mountain, or I guess the volcano, the epicenter of everything bad ever, and to continue their search for the dragon Sterling. Where we found him fighting a tiefling-looking creature. Which we soon learnt was called Braziel. And we got asked to help with the fight because he was being because Brazzy was being very annoying, to say the least. So the party backed up Sterling, and we managed to beat Braziel, send him away, or he bounced away at least. And
you haven't seen the last of me, Bamf.
Yes. We got to chatting. We showed him the stuff. Oh, okay, there we go. Voice connectivity is fine. It's not going to crash on me. There you go. We had a little chat. We showed him the stones and said, "Oh yeah, we can cleanse the land. We can cleanse the land now." Which is when he promptly ate one of the stones, as one does, and all this excess radiant energy or celestial energy got him to birth an egg.
Yeah, basically he used the radiant energy, combined it with his own draconic essence, and produced an offspring, and asked you to look after it, and told you that the child's name, the baby dragon's name, would be Calder. Yeah.
Which is reference to prophecy back in session 17. Thank God for my notes.
Yeah.
We were then promptly swarmed by zombies and other undead creatures, because that was a lot of life energy. We fought them off, having just like a grand old time. And we eventually decided that we're just gonna fly to. We're gonna get out of this decrepit, burnt land, and then we flew to the other continent, which is Skelbany.
Or at least
what will be later dubbed as Skelbany. And we landed on the ground after deciding not to go into the dark woods, because we saw a whole bunch of corpses pierced by trees.
As you do.
And then, as one does, there we go. And then we decided to land. And then Ubdal used create temple to create the first building that would
Temple of the Gods. Yep.
Temple of the Gods. That's it. To create the first building that would eventually become Coal City.
Yep.
While Frank worked to, clear an area of light so that, protect the area from, undead.
Yeah.
So
that's where we pinned it.
With you taking a rest in the Temple of the Gods.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anything in particular you'd be doing with your downtime?
Probably usual monk training stuff. Practicing moves, meditating.
Did you say practicing moves?
Moves.
Okay, that makes more sense. Because I have no idea how you would practice moves.
With dedication. And practice.
You practice with
I know
practice.
my morphology at times can be shit.
I'm just teasing. Anyway,
I know.
Anyway,
what you doing today?
yeah, did you? Yeah, we gaming. I feel like yeah. Well, that ghost friend of yours, I likely didn't take him out, and he's probably somewhere around this area, just following us like the damn thing it is.
You won't be able to get in the temple, though, would you?
True. But maybe you'd want to bury him here. Leave me alone with the egg. I'll protect the egg just to make sure nothing comes in.
Didn't we agree there should be 2 of us round the egg at all times, just in case?
Mm-hmm.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
sorry,
think
I must
so.
have been zoned out.
I'm sorry.
You can understand we're a little cautious. This could be our only chance of fixing this.
Okay.
Oh, I'm plenty strong, and I'm plenty strong. I could protect it.
Yeah,
Frank,
but
you can tell you should not trust this man alone with the egg. Oh,
Yeah, I don't
I mean, to
trust
be
you as
fair, seeing as there's 5 of us in total, there's no reason for any one person to be alone with the egg anyway.
Yeah. Like, I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. And I can literally take off to the air with you.
It's not very nice.
Okay, what if... who wants to go outside and check and who wants to stay in here? Maybe best not have the callus stay in here.
what do you mean by that? Oh, I am perfectly safe.
You want me doing aerial reconnaissance?
I assume that when Ubdal cast the spell, that they were specifically banning undead and fiends from entering, right?
Yeah.
Asking Ubdal, but they're the one who cast the spell.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So if there's a ghost of Rico Raccoon, it would probably be somewhere outside the temple.
Yes. And if there was a pesky little imp trying to sneak in and listen to your conversation, they also would not be able to get in.
Nope.
Yes. Okay.
I'll stay in here. Do you want to stay in here too, Tommy?
Sure.
I don't mind checking outside if necessary.
Yeah. Don't go out alone, though.
Yeah, probably best.
I'm sure that raccoon ghost would love to get buried. I know. I think I overheard a bit of that conversation before the fight.
Ogdale uses his tail to nudge the callus towards the door. I imagine it's slightly pointy, so it might hurt a bit.
What's that for?
Well, we don't want Frank going out there alone. Poke, 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 poke. Poke, 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 poke.
Oh, I guess I'll go out then.
All right.
Keeps poking.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll have you back.
Yes. Very well. Let's go check.
Okay. So you step outside.
Yep.
There's not much about. Except for a toad.
I could see all that taking on all that acid was worth it. Life is returning.
Ah, yes, that is true. That is a very cute frog. Wait,
Yeah.
Is it?
Is it just me, or did that toad just talk?
Is that not just frog noises?
Is it?
It's saying acid for some reason.
Well, it does rain acid rain. So that's maybe something.
I'm going to investigate the frog.
You're going to investigate the frog.
I don't know. Frank found it weird that it's talking.
As you approach, it leaps at you and does a 19 hit.
Oh.
Get off!
Fine, stand still.
It does 4 points of damage. And you could swear it's laughing as it's...
And...
Eldritch Blast.
Hang on, no. It's on Frank.
Ah, yes, I'm a good shot. What do you mean? Do you not trust me?
It's not that.
It's tiny.
Yeah. Two punches to the...
No, you're punching it. Okay.
Or, like... Let's see here, my 8 of that. So yeah, one of those could be a pull-off.
Let's roll initiative and see what happens here.
Okay.
Nine.
5.
Anyone else getting involved? Tommy? Obdo?
Yeah, you probably heard. Yeah, you probably heard Frank saying for someone to get something off its face. I don't know. I'm assuming the frog gone for the face.
That would be funny. I imagined it would be as you're reaching for it, so it'd probably be your hand or your arm. But
fair enough. Then
Sean,
that would work. Yeah, that would line up as well.
Tommy's typing. There we go. Sean, can I get a initiative roll for Obdal, please?
Yes, but Ubdal was inside the temples.
Oh, okay, never mind. Well, you would have heard the scream, so
Yeah.
Would you be coming running out?
He would flutter over to the nearest window and see what's going on.
Okay. You see Frank with a toad on his arm, trying to shake it off.
Big toad or a small toad?
Small. It's not a giant toad, it's just a toad.
Ubdal laughs.
Fair enough.
It's a toad. He's yelling because there's a toad on him.
Okay, so this is what's going to happen. As Frank prepares to punch it off, the evil little shit bamfs 30 feet away.
A teleporting toad.
And
That's not a good sign.
then he's going to cast Damn it. There we go. Could you make a wisdom saving throw, please, Frank?
Oh boy. Okay, wisdom was plus 9.
Oops. 12. And okay, you fail. You fall prone, start laughing uncontrollably. You're incapacitated, unable to stand up for up to a minute. At the end of your turn, whenever you take damage, you must take another wisdom save. If you succeed, you can snap out of it. But yeah, the toad is laughing so much that he loses concentration, revealing himself to be a strange green little creature.
Can I Eldritch Blast it now?
Technically, it would be Tommy's turn.
Tommy, I guess, will also walk to the window and I guess ask Abdul, like, what's going on out there.
Okay. And what would Abdal say?
Sorry, headphones fell out. What happened?
I'm asking you what's going on outside.
Mm-hmm.
Frank is battling a rather aggressive little toad. Is it
Frank
yelling
is
in
now
a...
Frank is now laughing uncontrollably.
Yeah.
Now Frank is laughing. Is the toad talking in Infernal?
No. What he had said was, well, he hasn't really said much, but he did turn into this thing that is illustrated in D&D campaigns.
Is that an imp or is that a...
Was it?
Oh, and it turns out he's being attacked by a...
Was it?
Was
Because of course he is.
I want to help him out, but it's kind of funny watching this, and there's two of them out there.
It's two of what? Oh.
There's Frank and DeHallis.
Yes.
Out of curiosity, why I know anything about closets?
Yeah, you probably would with your passive of 19 on Arcana. You know that some of the idiots that had more magic than sense summoned them as familiars, pets, that sort of thing. You know, they're thought to be very minor demons, pests, more than anything else. So, you know, children were allowed to conjure them.
Essentially, they're chihuahuas of the demon world.
Not sure.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Anyway, so
oh, Karen.
And like, where would Tommy personally rank them as far as like a threat level?
It is the demon equivalent of an imp. It's
So not very high.
no, they are only slightly above Manus demons in terms of the destructive potential. Yeah.
So, I guess, still looking out the window, Tommy will just say, well, they got themselves in this mess. I'm sure they can get themselves out.
I was just gonna go. I
Tommy's
think
in.
Karen used to have one of those. She used to make them wear dresses.
Anyway, so that's Tommy and Ubdal. What's Ditcher doing?
Okay, I hope you don't mind me actually attacking this thing, right?
Who are you talking to?
Frank.
Frank is currently laughing his ass off. He can't control himself.
Oh, that's it, yes.
Just
Oh, so that is a skill issue, my good friend. That is a skill issue. I will cast hypnotic pattern on the bastard. On the evil little ship.
Counterspell.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's done.
Okay. Frank, pretty much all you can do is, at the end of your turn, make a wisdom save.
see if Frank can snap out of it.
Yes. Nope. You're still laughing your ass off. So then...
Alright, I assume Frank isn't that far away from me. But I mean, less than 30 feet, so I'm going to use Flash of Genius.
Okay. So that would bring it up and above the DC of 16, right?
Yep, 18.
Fantastic. So Frank is... at the end of their turn, stops laughing, begins to compose themselves. At which point, the evil little shit douses you in magical grease.
It's like, oh!
Tommy, what do you want to do?
Tommy seeing Frank being doused, just like, yeah, this probably won't end well. He'll not really doing much, but he'll make his way outside at least. I think it might be a good idea to go out there just in case. You can stay here and watch the egg.
Which means that there would only be one person watching the egg, which is against the rules, but whatever.
Oh, I mean, they appear to be struggling with this closet, so...
Yeah, I hear you.
And I assume Abdul can at least watch the egg.
Yes, Ubdal can watch the egg. Ubdal will flutter over the egg.
I just thought about something. I actually don't need to go out there.
Oh, yeah?
I'll go to the door, and I hate to do this, because it's a waste of a spell slot, and I will cast at 4th level Spirit of Death.
Fucking hell.
Wow.
Why are you casting
That's
that?
the one where you basically summon the Avatar of Death.
The Grim
and
Reaper.
do many things.
Yep.
Fuck. Okay. So yeah, you summon the Reaper in front of the evil little shit. Right?
Yeah, and I'll just gesture, please just handle this thing.
That's like basically hitting a rat with a sledgehammer.
What does it do?
Yeah.
What does it do? Does it act on your initiative? or does it have its own initiative?
Where is that spell at? No, third. Oh wait, no, it's not wizard. It's a artificer spell. I'm trying to look for the stat block for it. Okay, I can bring up the spell. I just don't know how to bring up stat blocks with the spell.
Spirit of Death, huh?
No, wait, no, there's a wizard.
Reaper Spirit.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it shares your initiative and takes your turn immediately after yours, obeys verbal command, blah, 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 blah.
So it gets to act now.
Yep.
I think I found it. Does that look right? Yeah.
Oh, wow, I never noticed that.
What's that?
The Reaping Scythe, melee, uses spell attack modifier to hit with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Has 5-foot reach.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 2...
Equal to half the spell's level.
So, yeah, I'm casting at 4th level, so that's 2.
2.
2!
2 hast.
What? Du hast was? Du hast was?
2 rights. 2 rights don't make a... 2 wrongs don't make a right. But if this goes right, this will split that quasi in half, so who cares?
3 rights could equal a left.
True.
Anyway. So... The 25 hits, the 12 does not.
Okay. That's a D10. Plus 3. Plus 4. 9.
9. Okay. Yep. All of it gets through. Ow! What do you do that for, fuckface?
Also... Almost these. Oh, no, never mind. That's not... Oh, no, yeah, it is. Wait, where is it? Nah, never mind.
Okay. So... That was... Tell me. Obdal, what you doing?
Let's see, I flew back over the egg, so... Can I still see what's going on through, like, a distance away looking through a window?
Maybe bits of it. Like, you'd see the Reaper, the Grim Reaper standing out there.
player wants to beat up Quasit, but the actual character would probably see no point and laugh. So Updale will just fly above the egg and he will laugh. I can't believe they're going ape mode on a tiny Quasit. Those things are handled by children in my town.
Okay.
Children
I'm gonna
use that to
Can't hear
fly.
what he's saying.
You what now?
As I'm assuming Tommy can't hear what Abdul was saying.
No.
Ugdal's just wondering why everybody's going apeshit on a Quasit, something that children use.
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, out of character, I didn't want to do it, but they seem to have a little bit of trouble with it.
A little bit.
I understand. You know what my character's like.
Yeah, so sassy.
So sexy.
Oh, so sassy.
Okay.
No,
So-
he's a bit of a dick.
Did you?
Well, I really wanted to put you to sleep so it would be painless when you died. But oh well, since you rejected that.
Fuck off.
I shall. Innovation. D&D 5e. I will.
You can cast a spell if your mother taught you.
Do. I will. I'll tell you what I'll do.
Go on.
I will cast Innovation.
Innovation.
Yes, I'll get a screenshot of it up. Because I know that Avre won't bring it up. Okay, I'll bring it. Innovation. Why was it slow on this?
I'm
Sorry. Sorry, taking a second.
Mm-hmm.
That. This one.
A tendril of
A tendril
inky
of-
darkness touches a creature you can see within range to drain life from it. Counterspell.
Ah, you bastard.
But he would have to roll because it's high level. D20 plus 3.
What's it to be?
15 because it's a fifth.
Oh, okay. Forget how counterspell works sometimes.
18.
Okay.
So he successfully countered innovation.
Oh, you little shit. That was gonna take you out quietly.
See, Frank isn't looking so much of a job now, is he?
You know what? I'll go for this level route then. Fine, have it your way.
Frank, it is your turn.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and punch this fucker.
First, you've got to stand up, and it takes half your movement just to stand up, and
Yep.
you're also in difficult terrain because of the grease. So, you can only... Well, actually, technically, you can fly, can't you? So, actually, none of that applies. But you're still covered in grease.
Yeah. So, gets up, does a bit of a flutter over to...
Ah, slippery pigeon!
Like, I'm gonna make you piss blood.
I can do that already.
And of course, Frank's just... Because it's just not his day. Okay. Long sword. Right, so +9 probably. Yeah. Two sword strike.
Both of those hit.
And popping some key for a flurry of blows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mine to hit is +8. Yeah.
Those also hit.
And Frank is wielding the sword two-handed.
So how much damage do you do?
So 2d10 plus...
It would be 4d10. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, you're right, because the other two are unarmed. So, yeah, 2d10
Yeah.
plus 2d6 plus 12. £31 points of damage. To your horror and frustration, you see that he only takes 15.
Oh, they got me good.
Of course you have fucking resistance to normal...
Oh, shit.
traditional...
Wait, your punches are magic though, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay, so actually that would only be...
Probably the sword doesn't do much, but it feels the full pain of the punch.
16. So it was 31 minus 8. Would be... So it was 30 minus 7, which would be 23? Yes, 23. No, 24. No, 23. Yeah. So, sorry. Okay. So it does do a bit more damage than I thought it did. But, yeah.
You're gonna regret that.
And he's going to grab your leg. And as he does so, plus 8. Ooh.
Just a grapple check.
What's your spell save DC? Your AC, rather. 17. Shit. You're not wearing
Something.
you're not wearing any metallic armor, are you?
Nope.
Okay. Then the
The only thing he could possibly aim for is my sword. Even then, I could just drop it.
yeah, he doesn't. He grabs onto your leg, and tries to shock and grasp you, but the magical lightning just travels through your feathers like static, and doesn't actually hurt you. Makes you a bit fluffier, I guess.
Yeah. And Frank kind of looks down with that kind of sadistic grin. Because he just put himself in the perfect position. Right, is it my turn or is it...
It is Tommy's turn.
Right.
Tommy will, I assume, at this point, just close the door to the temple and go back to staring out the window.
Fair.
On the other end, yep, the Reaper will swing at the closet.
The closet that is wrapped around Frank's leg.
Yep, it's been given the order to attack.
Nat 20.
Yo.
Even the 14 hits. How much damage do you do?
$33.
And the closet seems to almost explode into black ichor as the scythe passes through it.
Ah!
I wanted to make it painful. How dare they?
A small heart-shaped chunk of volcanic glass hits the ground.
Well, that looks pretty cool. Could make for some great decoration.
Who wants to pick it up?
Frank probably would.
Cool.
Seeing how he's already smothered in blood.
Ichor.
Yes.
I know.
I mean, fair, given the context, it's kind of potato, but still.
Yeah.
Demon blood.
Demon splooge.
Let's just hope none of it got in Frank's mouth.
I'm sorry, what?
Because
Oh,
you know what Ichor does to mortals?
I know what it can do. If you are weak.
Drink it, drink it.
Drink it.
What the fuck would I drink something that would...
Potentially.
Even Frank would know not to, lick blood.
We were joking.
So, should I roll wisdom to see if Frank is smart enough not, able to resist the vampiric elements of all that?
Sure, yeah. See if you can resist the temptation to, resist the habit of just licking your face clean.
Did you just say Frank was smart enough not to drink blood? Then
Yeah, if they're smart enough, then there's habitual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because after all, Dampier still has the habit.
Mm-hmm.
So what? Wisdom save or just standard modifier?
Do a wisdom save. Yeah.
Think that's
You're fine.
right. Yeah, Frank probably takes some of his clothing and wiped his face. It's like, yeah.
So yeah, you wipe the ichor off the little black heart.
ooh, pretty.
Hmm.
Then what?
What if one of those things attacked out here?
Sorry?
Wonder why one of those things attacked out here. He says to Decker.
Well, maybe the fact that it's just a random holy temple. Maybe the fact that it's a random holy temple, and there's random sunlight on it. We do stand out like a sore thumb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a good possibility.
Think we could be able to do anything with this?
I mean, I'm not quite sure, but I want to use this as a cool decoration.
Can Ubdal see it if you bring it inside and show him?
Yeah, Frank. You want me it's like we better go inside before something else decides to pick a fight.
Through that.
You're not sure you want to go inside. Can you make a wisdom save? Oh, okay. So as you walk back into the temple, feeling for some reason that maybe you shouldn't, but you do anyway, the little black heart comes just somehow drops from your hand right outside the threshold to the temple.
I'm like, okay, so can't enter holy ground. Fair enough.
What's going on?
Well, that thing dropped a little black heart.
And when I tried to get it in, it randomly ripped itself from my hand.
Flies over. Peeks at
Yeah,
it.
Frank just flew where it's dropped.
It's shiny.
What kind of roll would it be?
To do what?
To, I want to see if I can figure out what this is.
Do you want to make an insight check, or do you want to investigate it?
What would be the difference?
Investigation would require picking it up and examining it. Insight would be using the information that's been presented to you so far to try and figure out what's going on.
I'll use investigation.
Okay, so you're going to pick it up and examine it.
Yes, because Frank seemed to pick it up just fine.
Okay. Okay, 26. So, it's very smooth. It is glass, so if you hold it up to the light, you can sort of see through it, but vaguely. There does seem to be something roiling inside the glass. and it looks. You find yourself fascinated by the fluid, smoky motion that's going on inside it. There is yeah, that's there's not much else that you can. Well, okay, there is a barely noticeable engraving along the edge of the heart that appears to be in a fiendish dialect similar to Infernal.
Can
Not
I
quite.
can I investigate it further?
Yeah, okay, make another roll.
Okay. Uh, 15.
You can tell it's abyssal. You don't know exactly what it says, but you could probably sound it out.
I'm gonna cast Identify.
Okay. You gonna burn a spell slot to do it?
Yeah, I'll burn it. Cast it ritually.
Okay, so it's gonna take you about 11 minutes.
Yes.
What's everybody doing while they're playing with this stone heart?
Yeah.
This
Frank's
obsidian
going to go
heart?
ahead and pick out some water to, get the
Get the what?
ichor off.
Okay, you're also covered in grease. You might want to do something about that.
Yeah.
You want some
that
help there, Frank?
Has anyone
Yeah.
anyone got
I
any
can cast
detergent?
Presto.
Oh, that works too. Prestidigitation. A foot area at a time. Presto, 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 presto. Cleaning all the grease and demon blood off.
Okay. Maybe warn me next time if you're going to make them splatter like that.
What do you mean? I mean,
You're talking to the Grim Reaper.
I don't know. The one that cleaned.
Tommy was the one that summoned the Reaper spirit, which is and it's the Reaper spirit that cleaved the evil little shit in two.
Right, then yeah, Frank would probably say that to the Reaper thing, not see the irony.
Yeah, the Reaper Spirit is currently just floating at the door of the temple, obviously, because he can't come in.
Death cannot enter. Okay. He's undead, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
waiting for his next orders, and Tommy just kind of unsummons him.
Drop concentration.
Yep.
Okie dokie. So.
Yes, I wanted that thing to die slowly. Why did you kill it so quickly?
I mean, to be fair, seeing how you two were struggling with it, I thought it was stronger than that. Clearly, I was wrong.
I think the only reason why I was freaking out is because it suddenly went from frog to on my arm to fucking with my head to covering me in gunk.
I mean, to be fair, that's no excuse. If that thing had been an actual threat, you probably would be dead by now. Like, imagine if that thing was Braziel or something in disguise.
Yeah. Though to be fair, my training, I'm still trying to work on, subbing for other cases of mental control. I can't help it if a spell basically hijacks past my mind.
And we're not saying you can.
I'm just saying, be a little more prepared next time. Don't go approaching things that, despite the fact that they look innocent, probably aren't.
Yeah, I should have probably listened to my inner thoughts more on that one.
So after debating back and forth about who was the idiot here, Obdal finally finishes the identify ritual.
Yeah.
It is indeed a magic item. Once you attune to it, you have the ability to summon the evil little shit. The word for summoning it is the one engraved on the side of the hut.
Ah.
You also get the impression that there's more to it. But there's... for some reason your identify spell can't penetrate further.
Updale's just gonna, as he's holding it, go, this little stone here allows whoever's attuned to it to summon the little bugger that attacked you before, Frank. Pretty
I can
sure
see
he
Since
was
double.
deliberately put here for us to pick him up.
You think it's a sign that this position's been compromised?
No, it's more like some other strong fiend, specifically of the demon kind, has obviously taken an interest.
Great.
I can give it that painful death now.
Who wants it?
Well, Frank's wise enough not to fuck with a demonic object.
I don't mind taking it. I feel like I have strength in my mind to not be overcome by it.
Ditcher, make a persuasion roll. Or deception, whichever you prefer.
You need to be able to show him who's boss. Demons don't respect rules, just dominance.
15.
What
So-
would I need to make? An insight investigation?
What's that roll, Frank?
Insight.
He's telling the truth.
Oh, I got a 16.
Mm-hmm. So, Ditcher's pretty for convincing. Do you entrust Ditcher? Well, Frank, at this point, probably is more convinced by Ditcher than Obdal is.
Well, I'll hand him to you, but whether or not he responds to you is up to him. So we'll see if he'll listen. Passes him the little black stone.
Just be aware that if that thing decides to turn on us, we're smashing it in an instant.
Oh, it will try and bite you sooner or later. It's if you can convince it to submit. It's a demon. Those guys don't follow rules.
Oh, I'm sure I'll be able to.
Yeah, I don't want
Don't
to read.
worry about me.
His Ubdal will say what his name is.
The summoning word?
Yeah.
It's abyssal, but it sounds an awful lot like evil little shit.
Here it mentions it in abyssal and then translates it. Abyssal is not my first language. I only know a few words here and there. But its name roughly translates to evil little shit.
I was actually meaning that the abyssal phrase, when spoken in your tongue, sounds like you're saying evil little shit. But anyway.
Yeah.
Well, evil little shit is going to be his name when we're mentioning it in common.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So,
No, he's going to be a powerful demon one day.
is Ditcher going to attune to this thing?
Hell yeah.
Let's just hope we don't end up with a death spiral again, like with Bandit.
I cannot do that. I cannot legally do that with this character. He will actually die.
Okay. So, now what? What do you want to do? Got a big, wide, expansive country to explore.
Feel like exploring, or should we, keep an eye on the egg?
Well, two can be the same. Like, he could...
Remember the mountaintop is nearby. Got blown off the Great Mountain.
Got to explore the mountain.
We could.
Then
And if you want, I don't think we're going to have to deal with vast swaths of undead here, so I don't think we need to fly either.
Fair enough. Anyone else hear that?
That was just me being a fuck.
Fine. Fair enough.
Yes, that way I can cast Levitate on the egg. And that makes carrying it much easier.
Yes.
Fair enough. At least that means I'm not the one hauling ass with it.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I have question.
Okay.
There was a spell that could be used to carry things.
Levitate.
Wasn't it called Lumen's floating disc or
Oh,
something?
yeah, there is a floating disc spell. You are correct. What about it?
Yeah, I was just wondering if you could get it up for me. I just want to see how much it can carry and if it would be okay to retcon me preparing that spell. Thought about it earlier today, but then completely forgot about it.
I think it's Tensor's floating disc. Yes, it is. There we go.
That's it.
Da, 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 da.
So hugs.
Oaks.
Did you say hogs? As in the HOG?
I
Piggies.
said, Ogie, there you go.
Yeah.
Something 3 and then. So would you say that can carry the egg?
It can hold up to 500 pounds. Yeah, absolutely.
Fluff, but it only lasts an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Fluff.
I say it wasn't a bad strategy.
Plan B, can I attach some wheels to this egg thing?
I don't think we can do that without damaging the egg.
Remember, it's currently in a
incubator.
incubator thing.
Right.
So yes, you being a creation bard / ford cleric, you could probably craft some wheels for it.
Okay, I will attach some wheels.
Mm-hmm. Okay then. So now you can trundle it along. Bearing in mind,
Okay.
though, that there's not really any roads, so it's still going to be bumping along on uneven grass and stuff. In fact, skids, like sled skids, might be better.
Okay, I'll add some of those instead.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, who's going to be the one pulling it?
Perhaps we could take it in turns.
Fair enough.
Pegasus, says Tommy.
Yes, we could take it in turns, or like Tommy said, we could use that spell of yours to summon steed or whatever it is.
Oh, you could
You
summon
ever decide
evil.
a name for that thing?
You could summon evil little shit to pull it.
I could. Oh, I have a better idea actually.
Oh wait, Pegasus! I have the Pegasus.
Yes.
What's your idea?
You know that thing that we just beat?
Little shit, evil little shit.
That thing, yes. We could get it to pull it.
Well, that sounds clever, but it's a demon that you haven't tested if it will listen to you yet.
You can tell he just wants to do this as vindication.
As to be vindictive, yes.
To be vindictive, yeah.
To be an asshole. So,
What?
Are you going to summon the Pegasus?
The Pegasus, I don't think they'll unsummon the Pegasus, so...
Okay. So it's been sitting in the temple with you.
Yes. Getting all of the pets. Good gal. Who's a good gal? Who's going to be the great noble steed that leads the egg? Yes,
So
you are.
How are you gonna... Okay, so basically the Pegasus is just... You're gonna hitch the Pegasus to the thing. So, you have to make a harness.
Yeah.
I think I got some spare rope if we need any.
Yeah. And we'll create the harness and attach it to the egg.
Okay.
Perhaps you could bring out some evil little shit and get to know him.
That is true. I'm gonna try that.
Really hope we don't end up regretting this.
Oh, we could just kill it again, but this time make it slower.
Do you pronounce his name in the abyssal accent?
To the best ability he can.
Alright. Make a... Yeah, performance check.
Oh, performance is... Oh, +4. Oh yeah, charisma.
Nice.
Dirty 20.
I'm back! You knew you'd miss me!
Hey, that's definitely a word. Ah. Oh,
Hello.
that's okay.
Hello?
Hi. We're in the middle of a game at the moment. If you'd like to listen in, probably the best way to do it would be live on YouTube, so you can help the algorithm out.
Oh, sorry.
No worries.
Bye.
See ya. Find Games and Geekery on YouTube. Peace.
Okay.
Okay.
That's definitely a word that could be used. I mean, not by me, but could be used by someone else. But no, I just wanted to. What would you be able to do to help us?
Help you? What the fuck
Well,
are you
it's either
talking
that.
about?
It's either that, or I kill you again and again and again.
You can try.
I will succeed.
Roll initiative.
Oh, hell yeah. +3. Get my character. I should probably get off the stream so I don't see all the stats. So I stop screen peeking. Oh, he's quick on the go.
Did ya? Okay. So he is gonna cast haste. And then turn invisible. Actually, no, we can't do that. Never mind. It's gonna cast haste. And then... yeah. D20 plus 8. 10 does not hit.
10 does not hit.
Okay. But then he... yeah. And he runs off again. So yeah, he casts haste, runs in, tries to scratch at you, and then runs off again, giggling.
Ah, catch me!
You can get an opportunity attack if you want.
Yeah, I will actually. Yeah, I'll since I have Warcaster, I'll do a thing of Eldritch Blast.
Roll to hit.
Plus 9.
9.
9.
Oh, that hits. That hits.
Yeah.
And what? Okay.
8 damage. And
Do you
the
only
movement.
Do you only have one thing?
Oh, I thought it was only one attack, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or
yes.
is it?
But
Eldritch Blast is considered weird.
Eldritch Blast is weird. Yes.
Yes. Two. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
I shouldn't have greeted.
So yeah, you do 8 points of damage to the evil little shit, and then it backfires.
And 19 to me.
And then it's your turn. He's about 40 feet away from you.
I will cast Force Cage.
Force Cage. Counterspell.
Well, it's level 7, so you'll have to roll.
Mm-hmm. DC 17. Ha ha ha!
Wow.
22!
Hell, wow, this guy is boosted.
Shit.
And then...
Love how the rest of the party's just watching you,
The rest of
just
the party's just
Oh,
watching.
absolutely.
thinking your shit. Just
Okay,
making
Yeah,
mistakes.
turn done.
so it's now evil little shit's turn.
You think you know magic? You know nothing.
And he is going to. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, so he's gonna also cast Eldritch Blast.
Wow, this guy is boosted. What the hell? Every single one hits.
I wasn't looking so weak earlier. Now is he?
Plus 9. 32 points of damage to you.
What are the other effects?
What other effects?
Or is it just damage?
It's force damage. It's Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Cool, I was just wondering if it had any any Eldritch implications running.
No, well, you did see the plus on there, right?
Yeah. I was wondering if it had any more.
But he is also going to. Since he's still hasted. Could you make a wisdom save?
I can.
And you pass.
Yes.
Okay. Your turn again.
Ditcher, this might be rather presumptuous. Would you want to tag out? You don't seem to be doing so hot.
No, I'll be fine. Probably.
We did warn you about, this, fucking with this thing.
Oh, yes. And I should have listened, but...
But you don't do that.
But I don't do that. That's for weaklings. And... May I get a... wisdom save for banishment?
Ooh. Counterspell.
Okay, how goddamn counterspell? I counterspell.
Your
I
counters-
can't do that because I've casted a level already.
Counterspell's
Damn
a
it.
reaction.
Yeah.
It's fine. So, you can counterspell a counterspell.
I will counterspell that counterspell.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, wisdom save, you said.
Yes. If that bastard gets... Oh, thank God. If that bastard gets...
19!
17, I'm gonna... God damn it. wow. You know what? I'll tackle him another time. You guys want to get in on beating this little shit up?
It's your mess.
Well, yes, I said it's my mess, and yes, I said I was going to clean it up. But what's wrong with a bit of lying?
That's the spirit. Cheat, lie, steal, kill.
See, this guy gets it.
You're agreeing with a
I mean, since you asked so nicely, I'll give you a hand.
So, you're rolling initiative to tag in, are you? Go on then.
Yep.
Alia.
Frank probably just fine just watching him basically get, watching him bite off more than he can chew.
So,
It's not being funny. We did warn him.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I mean, to be
So
fair, yes. Did
is-
warn him indeed.
So Frank is abstaining. What about Ubdal?
Unless, it looks like he's gonna, just die.
Is Ubdal helping? Noodle?
Yeah, Ubdal will cast.
No, first roll initiative.
Okay.
Nice little figure.
Okay. So Ubdal. And Tommy. And Frank's just watching for the moment. Okay. Ubdal actually reacts more quickly than evil little shit does, so Ubdal can do something at the top of the round.
Ubdal will cast Searing Smite and stab this little
Stab the evil little
thing.
shit.
Yeah,
Evil
stab
Ricky.
little shit really hard. Ooh, and I have the Sun Sword, so I might as well use that.
Yep. So roll the hit first.
Okay. D20 plus 6.
6.
Nat 1!
Why is it plus 6?
Proficiency.
Your proficiency bonus is a plus 5, right?
Plus the Forge thing, which adds an extra.
Okay.
Gone out from magical weapons.
This is also true. And your strength is a -1.
Oh yeah, so should be a plus 5. But either way, that's a nat 1.
That is a nat 1. So you hurt yourself. And you...
Which does mean you get all the added stuff that you just slapped on top.
Indeed. So the... yeah. So you need to... Yeah. So you're going to take an extra 1d6 fire damage and set yourself on fire. Thankfully, you're resistant to fire.
Yep.
But you also do the radiant damage of the sunblade itself.
Alright, I'll do the fire first, because I'm resistant. So, the
Oh,
fire was a D.
Hold on. First of all, let's see. Sunblade. Does it come up? Yes, it does. Oh, it does have a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls. Okay, so it probably... Yeah, it would have... Yeah. But anyway. So... So it would be 28 plus, well, minus 1. Well, no, except it would be plus 1 because of the plus 2 bonus. And then plus 26 divided by 2. Okay, so you only do 3 points of damage to yourself.
Okay.
You good up, Dow?
Yep. I'm good. Wait, should I roll deception?
I think you are actually good. You're fine.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. I am never better.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Now, don't want to stab you right away, you evil little shit. That would ruin the fun.
Yeah, sure.
Does a 17 hit you? Job done.
Yes,
it does.
Yeah, it does.
And there's shocking grasp. So, yeah. Yes. 18 points of lightning damage
Oh, that tickles.
to Obdal.
Yeah, Ubdal trying to act tough goes, ooh, that tickles.
Oh, you like that? I've got more where that came from.
Tommy.
Yep. Tommy's gonna make a slow stroll around, and just as much as I want to say I'm doing it out of the kindness of my non-existent heart, I would. So, would you kindly stand still and let me test this properly? As he holds up to Zunsuka, make a con save.
What the fuck is... Ah!
15.
That's a fail.
Mm-hmm.
So, 68. 33 points of radiant damage, and he's blinded.
Worse.
Oh, yeah.
He's gone again. Splat.
Just vaporized. Yeah.
No, I think you would be a better...
A better what?
A better master, unless Dehalis wants to try again later.
Did you?
Well,
Ditcher.
I'm going to try. I'm going to best this thing.
Well, at least
I
it
consider
seems
that a
like...
successful test.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Practically able to one-tap something.
So, what are you going to do now?
I guess assuming that the sled treads are done for the
Mm-hmm.
incubator, I guess head towards the mountaintop.
Hitch the Pegasus. Yeah. Okay. So, yep, you're walking along, humming a tune. Feeling feeling like the ground beneath you is alive in a way that you haven't felt in a long time.
It feels weird to be around living things.
Yeah. But then again, that is a good sign that what we're doing is having a positive effect on the situation.
It also wasn't. This area wasn't very touched either, so it still feels odd. But
Yeah. Looks like the blast radius wasn't as big as we first thought.
I think I missed the death.
You think you missed
What?
You missed the what?
Just the death.
You missed the death.
Yes. The texture of the ground is weird.
Frank is looking at you like you got two heads. The
I'm not a
fuck?
turtle now.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Wait, you're a turtle?
No.
no, I'm not a turtle.
It's making a reference to a different game.
Yes. But I just think I missed the death. But everything feels unnatural now. This feels weird.
Hey, you're an old one.
That has been said.
Okay. So you as you approach the broken crags of what had once been the peak of the Great Mountain, you see that there are strange creatures. Yeah, there are strange creatures that are moving among the broken rocks.
I got company.
That sounds like something we should at least keep clear of. Also, how long would the travel been?
Travel would have taken maybe an hour.
Short rest time?
Yeah, you could have regained
Cool.
some hit points and
Cool. Anyway, that
triggered any of the...
sounds like...
Yeah, we could take a short rest and watch these creatures.
What he's saying is that while you were chatting and walking at a leisurely pace across the plains towards the crags, that it would have taken about an hour and would have been a relaxed enough situation where you could have had a short rest.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm gonna roll some hit die.
Anyway, we should probably avoid that.
No kidding. After all, we only got one shot.
One shot.
That is true. One shot is all it takes.
I heal 17. Nice.
You see these strange, short, stocky creatures seem to be examining pieces of the broken rock.
Yes. Sounds like they had the same idea as us.
Yeah, though, what are they?
There's only one way to find out.
Oi! Says one of them. His
Appears
face
we're about
almost,
to.
his face almost impossible to see behind a thick layer of hair. This here's been claimed by Clan Stoutheart. Find your own claim.
We're not trying to claim anything.
Who even are you?
We're travelers from Misra.
Likely story. Everything coming from that way's dead. You ain't dead.
Well, not us. Exactly. We survived somehow. We can't. That's a whole different explanation, but we are here now.
Yeah. You're claiming you managed to shrug off the death curse, huh?
More
we
like
get around it.
quite a rather firm deal.
Oh, I get it. You made some pact with a devil, did you?
Oakdown
Fuck
just
off.
kind of tuts to himself. Packed with a devil? No way. Says the one that looks like a
Says the
devil.
one that looks like a devil, yeah. Mm-hmm.
What did they say to that, to the devil insulting his own kind?
You know, I don't know what your game is and I don't really care. Just fuck off out of here. Like I said, this is the home of the dwarves.
Dwarf? Yeah, that
That
does
was
not
fun.
slip off the tongue.
Yeah, Frank's like, yeah. Like, that's what you are.
Yeah. What of it?
Fair enough.
Those beards are very impressive.
Flattery won't get you anywhere.
Oh, I'm just saying they're impressive.
You should see my
There are a
mother's.
few.
Ooh, how long is hers?
Twice as long and braided, but you're not gonna butt me up. You're not getting in here.
I'm just curious, okay?
Sure you are.
Why do you not want us here?
Because they've
'Cause you
claimed it
ain't-
as their territory.
Yeah, get your own.
Come on, guys, there's plenty of rocks to go around.
There's plenty of rocks to go around.
We don't want these rocks.
Yeah.
What's wrong with our rocks? Why don't you want them? What's wrong with them?
You're not,
You've claimed them, so we'll just have to find other ones.
besides, they're not that
Whoa.
impressive. My home village was much more rockier. Says
Oh.
the Earth Genasi in the shape of a gnome.
Yeah. Yes. All right, where are you from?
Oh, just a little village. It was over there. As he points to the area of death, the continent of death. It was a rather nice village.
You what? That makes no before you can finish his sentence, there's a cracking of rock and several panicked bellows as dwarves run scattering this way and that from falling rocks. And then there's an almighty roar as a ridiculously huge creature emerges from the rock pile.
Yeah, Frank oars up. It's like, okay, that did not sound friendly.
If it's not our territory, are we allowed to help with this?
It depends what's the huge creature. I have a feeling I know what it is out of character.
Oh yeah, same.
Trying to find the image. There we go. That'll do. That'll do. And boom.
Oh shit, run.
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
Frank is-
actually, run.
Well, I don't
As it
think
gets
it would
bigger-
be as big as the one in the future, but run.
It's the same one, but yeah.
Yeah, but
So,
Tarrasques grow like really slowly.
They reheal slowly.
Alright, so apparently there's a Tarrasque.
There's a Tarrasque. Initiative time?
Is it like a Tarrasque, or is it like the proto-Tarrasque? Like it's just a smaller version of a
No, it's a
Tarrasque?
full fucking Tarrasque.
Run.
yeah, I'm not,
Roll initiative.
yeah. It's like, what are you talking about, guys? We can take this thing. We've taken on dragon-like things before.
Size of that thing. That thing looks like it eats dragons for lunch.
Well, there were a few of those flying around. There are a few things like that flying around.
Alright, roll an initiative.
Yes.
Besides, we're already loud enough.
Alright, out of curiosity, how the hell did this happen?
So yeah, while you were away, they walked to the broken crags of the mountaintop. Whilst talking about stuff, they did long rest. If you want to regain any hit points you may have lost, but I don't think you have.
Short rest.
Short rest. Yes, that's what I meant. Sorry. They started talking to the strange furry squat creatures that were clambering all over the rocks. They called themselves the Stout Heart Clan. Basically told you, hey, this is our territory. Go find your own. And they went back and forth. They tried to flatter the dwarf about the quality of his beard, and he sort of took the compliment and then said, hey, stop trying to distract me and flatter me, you're not getting in here. And then as they were talking back and forth, suddenly the stones cracked and some fell away and this thing emerged.
God fucking damn it.
Run.
It's like, hey, at least I wasn't the one that started it this time.
Fair point. Very fair.
Anthony, just a question: how long do the movement debuffs or the movement debuffs last on an Eldritch invocation?
What are you talking about?
So if there's for example, Lance of Lethargy, that's minus 10 feet.
And that's usually till the end of the turn.
Yeah, that's what I thought, which is why I'm double checking.
Got it. Just wanted to check.
I mean, I'm assuming it's Tarrasque proportions. So, yeah, I think running would be something that would come to everybody's mind regardless of whether or not we know what the hell this thing is.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so Lance of Lethargy. There it is. End of your next turn. So
Okay.
yeah. So obviously, if you're using 3 Eldritch Blasts and all of them hit, you've successfully reduced that creature's speed by 30 feet until the end of your next turn. So, it stacks, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, so Ubdal is first
Yeah.
on 20, Frank on 18, Tommy on 17, the Tarask on 11, and Ditcher.
Where are you getting the 18 from? Right, yeah, right, yeah. My memory went dodgy
From
for a
the
moment.
screen.
From Discord.
From Discord.
Are,
Yes.
are you calling Discord a liar, Frank?
Anyway,
Ubdal first. What are you gonna do upon seeing this thing? Run, you said.
Take to the air. It can't catch us if we're in the air. Pegasus is gonna fly up. Someone's probably gonna have to carry it from the back, the egg.
Yeah, the Pegasus is gonna be slowed by the fact that it's got a. If it's flying, this heavy ass fucking incubator is gonna be swinging out beneath it.
If I cast Enlarge on myself, could I carry the back of it?
Help lift it. Yeah, sure. Your
I
hands
I
are gonna
have
be,
levitate.
your hands are going to be full, but sure.
Pardon?
Ditcher has levitate.
Oh, good. Wait, levitate,
Basically makes the thing hover in the air, and then the Pegasus can pull it around as if it's weightless, really.
okay, can someone levitate the egg thing? I'll hold my action along with the Pegasus to move this out the way for when Ditcher casts levitate.
Okay. Frank.
Yep.
What do you do?
Yeah, Frank's gonna fall back and, shoot at this thing.
Tommy, get on the horse. You can't
Did-
fly.
Did you say you're going to fall back and shit at this thing?
Shoot!
Shoot! Okay. Go ahead and
Sorry.
shoot. No, it's fine. It's just funny. To imagine you, like, having so much control over your sphincter muscles that you can use your body like a projectile weapon and fire shit at it.
I don't know. Imagine if I was like an Aarakocra that's more pigeon-like, I would probably do that as a joke.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm just sitting on this thing and I just shit on it. It's almost like disrespect.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you are shooting with your longbow, yes?
Yep.
Go for it. Sorry for sudden yawn attack.
I know technically this wouldn't work normally, but not exactly. Frank has no clue about this thing's capabilities.
Mm-hmm. Roll to hit. Ooh, shit. Terrible rolls.
What? Yeah.
Okay. Tommy.
Alright, so I assume I'm getting one of Pegasus.
So that you can fly up, and away.
I want to do something. Honestly, thinking about the fact I'm on a Pegasus, I feel like I should try to do something stupid.
Like?
Spend the next, I don't know how long, taking pot shots out until it dies. So they can't reach me.
Mm-hmm.
But realistically, Tommy probably would try to get the hell out of there.
So you're gonna try and direct the Pegasus away from the beast.
Yep. Mainly because we gotta protect this stupid egg.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Once again, the stupid eggs, one of our only options of fixing this.
how far could the Pegasus move?
I think it's 50. Let me check. Pegasus. Here, Pegasus. Okay. I was way off. Its movement on the ground is 60 feet. In the air, it can fly 90 feet.
Sweet. Alright, so I guess as far as it can move, or do we need to move yet? I know Abdul's holding action for something.
Wait for you.
To fly when Ditcher casts levitate on it.
On the
On the egg.
on the eggs incubator.
Yes.
Wait a minute, when did Ditcher go?
I'm last.
Yeah. And at the moment, the Pegasus is still hitched to the.
How close is it to Rask?
It's not terribly close. It just seems closer than it is because it's massive.
Okay, so we don't have to worry about it coming over here and trampling us or anything while we're waiting for Ditcher's turn.
Not quite yet, no.
Alright, I guess, yeah, I'll wait.
Okay.
Yeah, and I guess everything will happen when he does the levitate, so I'll hold my action to do something else besides make it. I don't think I can do both.
You see the tack bite and stomp at dwarves as it extricates itself from the ground and begins and moves about 40 feet closer to where you guys are. A dwarf arm goes flying past your location.
Oh, I think that was the dwarf we were just speaking to.
Yeah, and it tells me that's our hint to fucking bounce.
Ditch's turn.
I will cast levitate and get onto the cart and cast levitate.
So you're going to climb onto the incubator and levitate it beneath you.
Yes.
So when Tommy takes off, you'll be floating along behind the Pegasus.
We.
Okay.
I was holding the back of
You're steering it.
incubator.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wahoo!
So yeah.
Come on,
You-
Frank!
So you move 90 feet.
You don't need to tell me twice.
Yep.
Get your fairy butt over here!
Obdal, you don't move 90 feet, so you're kind of getting dragged a little. Your wings are helping you to stay aloft, but you can't fly as fast as the Pegasus can.
Can I spread my wings out and use it to kind of
Just glide. Sorry?
Can I spread my wings out and use them to kind of direct, to steer?
Yeah. You can be act as an aerofoil to just provide lift for the incubator without actually flapping, because all the flapping is being done by the Pegasus.
Yeah, that would probably take a full action to do, so...
Well, no, it's just... Well, you don't need your movement, because, yeah. Would you... Well, you do have your hands full, because you're lifting up the thing. So there is a limit on what you can do.
But it's fine, I know there's not a lot I can do other than keep it balanced, which I am fine with.
Okay. Frank, are you turning around and following?
Yeah, Frank is taking the fucking hint. run.
Okay.
Of course, Frank doesn't need to sprint, run, because, stupid fast.
Frank has a speed of 50. Almost catch up to the Pegasus. Tommy, I'm assuming you're just kicking your heels into...
Yeah, kind of moving the Pegasus forward and just out of curiosity, I want to see how well this turns out. And he's going to pull out the Suzuka and shoot at the Tarrasque as he's flying away.
Alright. It needs to make a con save.
Oh yeah. Brain freedom on that giant dinosaur.
$24.
Oh, no, it's not a spell. I mean, it's still 24, though.
It's a magical effect.
Oh, it's magical. Fair. Well, either way, he still takes half damage. Or does he? Yeah, he does half damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if he had an effect that negated half damage or something. So,
Does not mean that it can potentially,
7.
be reflected.
I'd only reflect directed attacks.
Yeah, the reflective carapace only works if you have to roll to hit for the shot.
So, like, if I shot an Eldritch Blast at him, he could direct that back at me.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Sorry.
But yeah, 7 points of damage as the beam just plucks off of a random scale on his back, I guess.
Yeah. It seems to be partially refracted. Blah, blah, blah. So it moves another 20 feet, and then on its actual turn it swallows the dwarf it had in its mouth and causes some more damage with its tail and horns, and then moves another 40 feet. You're going way faster. So yeah, you're just basically watching this apocalyptic monster tear into this Clan Stoutheart. Did you?
Yes.
Is your conscious? Do you have a? Does the voice of your conscience speak up at all? And suggest
very likely.
Suggest maybe turning around and helping these poor people.
Oh, absolutely not.
Hell no.
I feel like actually Ditch's problem. I keep playing psychopaths. That's probably does that say something? That probably should. That probably says something about me.
I mean, if you're undecided, you always make a wisdom something.
Yeah, you know what, wisdom. Why not?
Yes, you are wise enough to know that you should avoid this fucking thing at all costs.
Yes. Yeah. You see that like kind of questioning come across his face. And then you see kind of like another question, more like inquisitive, like more like, I guess, malicious question come across his face, and it's the one in your DMs. Anthony?
I'm reading it. I'm not sure how the. Okay, hold on. Well, actually, I do know a way you could do it. It's going to involve your little friend. So, you do hear a voice in the back of your head saying,
Let me out, you motherfucker!
How likely are you? How likely are you to lie?
Constantly.
How like? Yes, that's a good shout. B. I let you out. I do just drop you. You just straight up fool, and you
Nah,
just die.
nah.
You're right. I warned you, and I will summon. And it'll probably be over the edge.
Bat.
That as well. He's back now.
Of course, he struggles
Anyway.
to keep up, so he has to cling on to the side of the incubator. And just to give him a better climbing speed, he turns into a centipede. And then you see his questing antenna discover a seam in the... because obviously you had to make some way you've been able to check on the egg, like some sort of panel or door.
Yep, most
the
likely.
centipede crawls inside the incubator.
Oh no, you don't. Oh no, you don't.
What are you doing? I didn't
And
ask you
I
to do
got-
this.
Polymorph on it before it goes in.
Polymorph doesn't work on shapeshifters.
Okay. What can I do? What can I do?
Are we still in turn order?
Yeah, you should. Yeah, this is just let's go back to the actual.
Oh, turn order, yeah.
Whose turn was it? Well, the Tereska just. Yeah. So
Yeah,
technically it's Ditch's turn. You summoned your evil little shit. And then it's Ubdal's turn. So yeah, what does Ubdal do?
Spirit Guardians.
Spirit Guardians.
Yep, making sure my allies and the egg are immune, but the little evil shit is not.
Okay.
Screw it, I'm gonna upcast this to 5th level to make sure it's a thing.
Oh,
And
my
now they
goodness.
know the wisdom save.
What's the DC?
The DC is 16.
Yeah, he fails. How much damage do you do?
5d8. 26. That should be enough to get him out of centipede form, right?
His stats don't change. It's not wild shape. Yeah. So he's still inside the incubator. He's taken some damage. But now it is Frank's turn. Frank, you are flying. You are keeping pace, more or less, with the convoy. You see some a kerfuffle going on around the incubator. What do you do?
We'll fly towards the incubator. It's like what's going on?
Evil little shit turned into a centipede and got in the incubator. Be careful if you're going to attack it, because I don't want you hitting Calder.
Fair enough.
Could you maybe stick your hand in and grab him?
I'll try.
Okay, so Frank is gonna try and squeeze his hand into the gap in the incubator, right?
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. So is grappling like two rolls of two rolls, or is it still because of amount of hits?
Just do a contested strength check.
Okay. Get out of here, little fucker.
You got him. You got the wiggly little fucker. Second attack.
Punch it.
Yeah, Frank's gonna punch it.
Roll to hit. And do you want to make a bonus action punch as well, or burn a key point to do two?
Nah, I'm good.
13. Just hits. How much damage you do?
Okay, D6 plus 3.
5 points of damage with your magic powered fists. Okay. Alright. And then... yeah, as the Tarrasque continues to cause more devastation in the background, what does Tommy do?
I'll be honest, at this point we should just shatter that stupid thing. Frank, would you mind opening your hand real quick?
I see. Yeah, Frank, opens up his hand that has the centipede.
I'm gonna launch magic missiles at it for 8 points of damage.
Ah! Fucker!
Seriously, I didn't think demons would be this annoying.
Some of them are worse.
Oh, definitely. Some of them are much, much worse. That's just the little one.
You should see Demogorgon.
All in favor of breaking that fucking heart?
All that'll do will free me.
Then how about we just drop you?
How about you just what?
How about we just drop you in the ocean or something?
Nah.
Are we still in combat?
Yeah. Sort of.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess technically we're taking turns beating up this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Tommy, you've just done that. The Tarrasque is just, a long way away now, and from you as you continue flying away from it as fast as you can. So it can't affect you. Ditcher, what you doing?
Ditcher will Fine, if we must destroy it... we can... So yeah, I have a telepathic communication with that guy, right?
With which guy?
With the Mr. Evil Shit Man.
Oh, evil little shit, if you want to.
Would you like to be free?
What do you think, fuckface?
I'll give you that freedom, so long as you help.
So long as I help.
Yes, help me with this goal. Help, an IOU.
What's the goal?
Whatever I want, it's an IOU. We can. I'll make it so it's not so it won't result in your eternal death or whatever.
What's the deal? No blank slates. What is it you want me to do for you? And I'll tell you what I'll need in return.
You help me.
Help you do what?
With corrupting. With corrupting things that I don't want. With corrupting things and getting rid of things my master wants gone.
Who's your master?
I wouldn't be a good servant if I told you that.
What are you afraid of? That I'm gonna take them away from you?
No. Just that
They're
your
gonna
mind may
like me more
shatter.
than they like you.
No, just that your mind may shatter.
Try me.
I haven't thought of a name.
It's telepathy.
Yeah.
You haven't thought of a name.
It's just like what comes out of his mouth would just be like a general, just sound.
Sound like like
something in a
like you're trying to throw up a tennis ball, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This also what this appears to you guys is just staring at it. Like this is very obviously telepathic communication or something of the sort. He is in deep thought at the very least.
What is Ubdal doing?
I'm guessing he's just sort of glancing and gliding and staring. He's just gonna mutter, everything alright? Between you two?
Just peachy.
Are you talking
why, yes.
to your little buddy?
A bit.
You getting him to behave? Glide, steer.
Hopefully.
Good luck. Glide, steer.
Is that all you do with Ubdal?
Give him an inspiration.
Okay. Frank's turn.
I still have Spirit Guardians up.
You do still have Spirit Guardians up. Alright.
Yeah.
Dale's not going to put it down unless he's asked, so he takes another 19 damage. Yeah, he takes 19.
What's with all the fucking angels?
Because we don't trust ass.
That's also true. That's not we don't trust you.
Just saying this out loud. Ah! So that was up there. What is Frank doing?
Right. We should probably find a good place to set up proper shop.
Shop?
You know, somewhere where we can stay long term.
This close to the Tarrasque?
No.
I mean,
You're right.
Are you flying all the way back to the temple, by the way?
Frank's fine with the others. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what to do here.
I feel like the temple might still be a bit close to the Tarrasque. So I'm thinking of flying in the direction of, finger quotes, where Traveler's Rest would have been.
Okay.
Then yeah, Frank will use perception to, scan the ground for a good spot to land.
As you are flying north, you do see something unusual. A solitary building next to the river. It appears to have a large wheel on the side of said building. The running river water causing the wheel to turn.
I think I see the start of a settlement.
Sounds like a perfect place to rest.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, girl. Start steering us down. Or whoever's riding her.
Okay. So when you touch ground next to this watermill, you see that there are signs that people have been walking back and forth around the building. The grass is worn. Doesn't seem to be anybody around about at the moment. You can still hear the roaring Tarrasque in the distance. What do you do?
The Tarrasque in the distance.
You can hear them roaring in the distance.
I say we land here.
Okay.
What say the rest of you guys?
I second
does
it.
Look like the Tarrasque is coming this way?
No, he's having a whale of a time just smashing dwarves and mountains.
So he's not coming this way?
Not currently, no.
Okay. Yeah, let's stop here. The least we could do is maybe spend the night. And perhaps warn whoever lives here that a Tarrasque might be coming in this direction and we can keep watch and stuff.
I'm pretty sure anyone in this area would know that thing is here. It's kind of hard to miss.
Yeah, once it starts.
The dwarves clearly missed it.
Once it starts.
Also, that's a rather odd name for that creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it fits the creature. I don't think that name fits the creature very much.
Funnily enough.
More like a Terra Mountain.
The actual mythological creature known as the Tarrasque from French folklore actually looks more like that.
Ooh. Ugly bugly.
Looks like that, but the size of a mountain would be significantly worse.
You think the lion's
Looks
head?
like something out of a fever dream.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit.
That's every mythology. That's
If
every
Dr. Seuss
mythological
did
creature.
acid, basically.
I have idea.
Go on.
Shoot.
What if when the Tarrasque is still a bit on the younger side, they get the shell that eventually turn into those big spikes, and they don't get their fancy horns till a little bit later.
What the Okay,
It's a beautiful Tarrasque.
You're trying to make this canonically part of the Tarrasque life cycle, are you?
I like the French Tarrasque.
Yeah, it's fun, but it also has an extra pair of legs that the D&D Tarrasque doesn't have. So,
Oh yeah, it does have 6 legs. I just spotted that.
Madness.
So,
I guess I was too distracted by the ugly ass face to notice the legs.
yeah.
Also, out of character, I really want to hop on a Pegasus and just take pot shots at this thing.
Yeah. You can't.
I mean, to be fair, I could eventually kill it.
Yes.
Like 15 hours later.
You might be able to do better than that. But at the moment, you're hiding at this. So anyway, are you knocking on the door? Are you? Yeah. What are you doing at this watermill?
Knock knock.
Yeah, we should probably put someone that at least knows people. So, so I think you're our best shot of Dow.
A humanoid face opens the door a crack.
Hello.
Hello? What's going on?
A big monster down there has woken up. I'm sure you can see.
Monster?
Mm-hmm.
I thought we got rid of that thing.
What is it?
Oh, a stupid fucking boar that lives in the woods. Comes down, causes nuisance, digs up my crops.
Oh no, it's not a boar. Look that way.
Yeah, they're boring.
They at the moment they're still like just peering at you through a crack in the door. And this, what are you up to? How do I know you ain't just gonna jump me as soon as I come out my ass?
We were looking for a place to rest for a bit, and we were wondering, in exchange for that, we can take it in turns to keep watch for the thing that's over there and check it's not coming in its direction, and if it is, alert you. You might want to open the door and look over there.
Wait, so you want me to give you access to my house, and in exchange you'll help keep me safe from dangers?
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Where do you think I was born yesterday? You're clearly bandits trying to get into my house so you can steal everything. And if I don't cooperate, then something bad will happen to me.
It's your funeral. I can easily create a good shelter. We're just trying to be nice.
Sure you are.
Right now, you're the first person that we've been able to find that hasn't tried to attack us directly, and is part of something that seems like some level of civilization. Why on earth why in the plains would we attack you?
You willing to pay for it?
With what?
I don't give a fuck with what. If you're gonna come in and drink my ale and eat my bread and sleep in my beds, then you better be paying for it, is all I'm saying.
You want
How
gold?
about
We got gold. You want gold?
Yeah, I'll take gold. How much you got?
Alright. Orbdev's not going to say out loud how much it's got. How does a gold for each of us sound?
It's a start.
Plus, also, I can see if we can't deal with the boar that's damaging your ability to sustain the land.
You what?
We
You know,
can-
whatever's destroying your crops.
Oh, the boar. Yeah. We killed him. Or at least we thought we did.
Oh.
And then you said that he was back, and I thought, wait, somehow
I
he
don't
survived that? Or maybe he's got a brother or something? But then it turns out you're not even talking about the boy, you're talking about some other thing. So, yeah, he must be dead.
I'm confused. I'm trying to keep up with the comms. Outside of this, I'm trying to keep along with the conversation, but...
Can I roll persuasion and add in an extra 5 silver on top of the single gold each?
What are you trying to persuade him of to just give you somewhere to stay and somewhere to eat and sleep?
Yeah.
No.
Out of character, trying to be nice.
Wait, what's going on? What do you mean a gold?
I've got gold.
I'm sorry, I kind of had to talk to someone real quick, so I missed that last part about something about gold.
Okay, so
I heard the boar and all that, but it's like, what?
So they're trying to bribe. Well, he's basically soliciting a bribe to. Yeah, he wants you to pay for the food and drink and the bed if you stay there. You've offered a gold piece per party member, plus apparently some silver now, to try and persuade the farmer to occupy his house. So go ahead and roll the persuasion. See how this goes.
Okay.
The DC is lowered by the monetary contribution.
Okay.
Roll it.
I mucked that up.
Yeah, you didn't put a D in front of that 20. That was close. Still pretty good. Okay, so you convince him to let you in. He takes your money. He once you're inside, it's like something switches and he becomes all hospitable and happily serves you each an ale and provides you with a bowl full of stew he had bubbling away over the hearth and some nice crusty bread to dip into it. And while you're eating, he makes up a bed in the corner. It's not the largest bed, but you should be able to snuggle up together and get some sleep, those of you that need it. And yeah. What would you be talking about over dinner?
You know, sir, you could actually profit from doing stuff like this long term.
Maybe.
You know, giving people a place to stay, some drinks, some food, a bed to sleep in.
Yeah, maybe. I don't get many people coming this way.
Any reason why?
I'm not very social. They used to call me Vic the Dreadful.
You don't seem that bad, really.
Yeah. You haven't got to know me properly yet. Anyway, hope the stew's not too terrible.
Pretty good.
It's
Yeah.
rather good, actually.
Especially since last thing we ate was like some canned goods.
Oh God, we haven't eaten in ages.
Sorry, canned?
Do you not
Yeah.
have cans?
I can do all kinds of things, but I don't know what you mean.
A metal cylinder that you can store food in with certain preservatives and put a lid on top, and it keeps for quite a while.
You had lids.
Why would you do that? You just eat the food.
It was for long-term survival.
Yeah. Well, our farm produces enough flour for us to break our own bread. Some of it you've tried already. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had thought about being a baker at one point. But, you know, gotta have people to bake for. Anyway, I've got milling to do. Make sure everything grinds the way it should. Feel free to crash on the bed when you're ready.
All right.
Oh, almost forgot. Then he tops up everybody's ale. And then,
Of course.
leads you to it.
Yeah.
What was that?
Sorry.
Why are you just paying with coin? What? Why are you just carrying metal around?
Oh, the shiny objects?
Those, yes. Like, those were...
Those were what?
Those were...
These little things are used as currency.
I think I got some, but well, it was just some weird favor thing that some people do at performances or something.
Well, you see, things can get boring. At least in Cake Stand, things could get boring if, you know, everything being for free is kind of boring. So
you made people pay for things that they had easy access to.
We could technically make it as it was this whole game and collecting thing.
Yeah. The downside of sharing everything equally is that you may get stuff that you don't want. So by using tokens like this, they can keep track of who's exchanged what. You know, like.
See, not everybody is good at, say, making buildings or growing crops. So by having these tokens, it kind of allows you to exchange things that you don't have so much of.
Just trade other things. Just trade for it. What do you mean? What do you mean you're making a whole different thing just to trade with?
It's like IOUs.
You have animals for that. You have
Cake Stand.
You have supply.
We don't have a lot of farm animals on Cake Stand.
You had Lycosite. You could just
make. Yeah.
Yeah, but different people have skill sets.
Yeah, it does look like Ditcher is about to blow a gasket. You are correct.
So, to be fair, I think
Yeah, fight! Fight!
I'm gonna go take first watch before you blow your lid.
Such a bad system.
Do not leave him alone with the egg.
no kidding. Out of any,
I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it. Nah, I'm gonna piss and shit all over it instead.
In fact, maybe tie him up.
Oh,
you don't need to tell me. You don't need to tell me twice. I'm gonna pound the fucker.
Proceeds to step outside, land on roof,
You know,
and keep it.
I'm just gonna say that as soon as you finish tying him up effectively, he's just going to misty step. But anyway, let's put a pin in it here because I am actually falling asleep.
Yeah, I thought I could go on for longer, but I'm getting tired.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Don't worry.
I want to spend my downtime taking pot shots at the giraffes.
You're gonna fly back on the Pegasus and just down.
Rain death for this thing.
Frank is possibly trying to think.
We'll play that out
What can we
next time.
kind of do to try and improve the situation? Like, not being funny. We did have the thought of we need to start something. You know.
Yeah,
What the fuck are you talking about?
let's go to sleep. Everybody's tired.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we can finish this in the group in the whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
When I can
Okay.
focus.
Yeah,
better.
RP chat.
Yeah. So I hope you guys listening have enjoyed this as much as we've enjoyed playing, and that you've liked and subscribed and listened to old videos and shared this with your friends and all that good stuff. Join us in the Discord server. There is a link in the description below, and we've got a Patreon too if you want to be super awesome and support us and possibly even join a game or two. In the meantime, no matter what role you play, have a good game.
Have a good
Have a
game.
good